Hey, this is Russ. Let's talk weed. At one time, weed was not allowed, correct? Yeah, it wasn't allowed. But in my house, weed is never allowed. Weed is never allowed. Yeah, we don't like weed. We don't like weed on my lawn. What? Wait a minute. What kind of weed are you guys thinking about? Okay, I'm talking weeds in my lawn. Okay, we have a weed problem that happens midsummer or so, and it's called goose grass. It's a type of crabgrass. Okay, and the lawn always looks great in the beginning, but then the goose grass grows up, and the next thing you know, it's out of control. It's mostly in our backyard. Okay. Now, I did a video before about this. I'll put a link up here so you can see that video. But I recommended a product which I no longer recommend. All right. And here's why I no longer recommend it. It's not because it doesn't work, because I don't even know if it works, because it was never delivered to me. Now, I placed an order for this product from Amazon, and it's not a product that Amazon keeps and ships out. It's a product that the manufacturer who's selling it ships out of their warehouse. Okay. So I'm waiting for the product, and it never shows up. All right, now we have a time window, and I ordered this early enough in case something like this would happen. And sure enough, it happened. So I contacted the manufacturer and said, hey, you created a UPS tracking label, but it shows that it was never picked up. So they checked into it and says, yep, sure enough, it's probably just delayed. So another week goes by, and it says, you know what? We still haven't got this. So they check again, and they said, yep, sorry, it must have fallen through the cracks. I checked with my shipping manager, and he assures me that it's gone out. Okay. So we wait another week. No product. So now on the third time through, I finally said, look, we have a time limit here. And because they manufactured this type of weed killer, essentially, they know that that product has to be in your soil before the soil reaches 55 degrees in temperature. And I measured our soil temperature. We're at 51 degrees. So I am running out of time. I says, you got to get this product here or it's going to be too late. So being the true type of good manufacturer that they are, here's what they do. They cancel my order. They said, we have refunded your money. Really? You tied me up for like 3 weeks and then you just refund my money and you don't get me the product? And I told them, I said, this is not a one-time purchase. We got to do this in the spring. We're probably going to have to do it again in the fall. And it'll be ongoing every single year. So essentially, they lose a customer simply because they couldn't ship the product. That is unbelievable. So one of my viewers, who is actually one of our knee patients, okay, what is his patient number? Let me take a look at his number here. What is he? He is patient number, where is he? Here he is. He is patient number 9M from Pennsylvania. Okay, you can look him up too. And he tells me he knows his stuff about lawn maintenance. So he's telling me about another product that I should look into. Okay. Now, the stuff that I originally ordered, the chemical name is called prodiamine. All right. That's what it's known as. And the chemical he's recommending from another company is called Dithiopir. I don't know if that's pronounced properly. I'll put a wording up here so you can read it. And here's an interesting thing, okay? I looked it up on Google. I just typed in, how do you pronounce Dithiopir, okay? And then they show you a couple of YouTube links, which of course pronounces it for you. And every single YouTube link has a different pronunciation. So how do you know who's correct? So I'm calling it Dithiopir, okay? And anyways, it's the competitive product to prodiamine. And so the product that he's recommending that I look into is called, it's called Jonathan Green, I believe. Is that the name of this thing? Let me take a look at this. Yes, Jonathan Green. It's made by a company called Jonathan Green. And so I bought this stuff. It's called Jonathan Green Crabgrass Preventer. All right. And that has the chemical that I need to stop the preliminary growth of this weed. All right. You have to put it down in the spring, and typically they do another application in the fall. Now, Our patient has told me if you do their 4-step program, and basically every few months you put down some additional fertilizer, he says your grass is going to look really good. All right. And he tells me that in his neighborhood, he has one of the best grass out there. Right. And so I'm going to take his word for it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to try to see if this is actually going to help my lawn or it doesn't. Okay. Now, I don't usually like saying negative things about product, but my negativity is not about the product. It's about the company itself. All right. It's the first company. All right. And if you want to know the name of it, you can look it up. I'll put a link to their sale on Amazon. If you want to go ahead and buy it, go ahead and do so. But just know that I had a lot of problems with this company trying to even get the product, and I complained to them 3 times, and then they just canceled my order. So that's craziness. Anyways, I've put down the weed control. We're before the 55 degree soil temperature. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. If it doesn't rain enough tomorrow, I'll water it a little bit more because you do need to get it wet to activate it. And hopefully we'll control the weed. Anyways, if you've liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys next time.